Natočeno.
Okay, so this morning we've announced that Office 2008 will be available from January 15, and the date will vary by market. But also from today, if you buy Office 2004, you can upgrade for just the cost of shipping. So the first thing I want to show is what we call the Elements Gallery. The Elements Gallery takes the idea of the ribbon that we have on Windows Office, but applies a Mac twist to it, because we already have the formatting palette that contain all the functionality that we wanted. So what we did is introduce the Elements Gallery that contains many different things to make it easier to create documents. So for example, the documents elements, select those. So that's the element gallery. I'll just remove the object palette for now. So that's the elements gallery. So you have documents elements, you have quick tables, graphs, smart art, and word art that you can find under there. So if I go back to the document elements, that allows you to create great looking documents really quickly in one click. So for example, you want to create a cover page. You just select whichever you want, double click, and you have a cover page, so you can type then your title, etc. You can also quickly add table sorry, no, I'm just thinking in French. Index, like really quickly based on the style that you use in your document. Headers and footers and bibliographies. So you can quickly. So they're all things that were always possible, for example, in Word, but we made it. We found that our user found it hard to create those type of things, so we made it a lot easier for them. I've talked about smart art, so I'm just gonna create a new document, a bit cleaner. So smart art are graphics that you can insert in your document and quickly modify to make great looking documents. So for example, there's this one. So you can go and replace the text. So for example, text 1. You can modify it here as well. And you could actually go and add elements, so and automatically it adds the so you can see that the graphic modifying itself, so you can always go back and modify it. The smart art is also available under Windows, and you should see the compatibility between the two. We're using the Mac technology like Quartz to render the graphic, but the underlying engine that makes all of that possible also enables the compatibility with Windows. You can change quickly then the theme, so how your smart art graphic looks like. Just by a few clicks, it modifies the look. So quickly get different effects. That's smart art. We also have a new publishing layout view. So you have one done, it'll be a lot quicker. So that's the publishing layout view. allows you to create like great looking documents really quickly. So as I mentioned, we have a new toolbox that now allows you to see your iPhoto library. So once you can go and select the album that you want, for example, image for demo, and then let's say you want this image in your document, you just drag and drop it on top of your image here. And you can see all the effects are maintained on the new image that you drag. So if you can decide if you like it or not. If you don't like it, you just grab another one, and again you see what it looked like automatically with all the effects applied. So let's say I select this one. You can move it in the text and see the text modified, like wraps around the image automatically. So you can see in the text box here that there's actually more text because you get the letter A with the 3 dots in the box. So what I can do is click on the little plus sign that appears here. That allows me to create another text box. There you go. You see the text box in number 2. So those text boxes are numbered in the order that they appear, the text flow. So I can go and put another one here. Insert a new page. Go at it. Text box. Here. Okay, so you see the numbers like 5, and you see there's a little triangle that appears there. That means that that comes from another text box. So if you click there, it's automatically selected. So what text came before that? So if you go click on you see it brings me to 3, then 2, and see if I modify the size of the text box, you can see that flowing here. So the text readjusts itself. So that's the publishing layout view. So ledger sheets, I don't have any working one at the moment on the computer to show, unfortunately. My Day is a new application. So for example, I'm in Word now. As you can see, I have another Office application running. I want to see what meetings or what task I have to do for the day. So I'll bring My Day with just one key combination. So this is My Day. You see your calendar for the day. You can also browse to the next day or around with the days. But the interesting thing is, at a glance, you can see you're free until a certain time, what are your next meetings, and what task you have to achieve for the day. And you can actually mark your task done, and automatically it marks it done. So the next time you launch Entourage, your task will be marked as done, and you don't actually have to launch Entourage to consult your calendar. You can also directly from here, if you think it's something you need to do for a project, add it straight away in the task pane in My Day, and it will be automatically added to your Entourage tasks. When you're finished with My Day, you can just hide it with a key combination, and that would work whether you have any Office application running, or in that case, if I quit Office, I can still bring My Day up without any Office application. I moved the Office installer to Apple installer, which means it's fully scriptable. It can be deployed through Apple Remote Desktop. So that's great for IT managers that want to deploy Office. We've improved Exchange functionality. The first thing we've done, as you can see, I don't have Exchange set up on this machine, but you can set up out of Office, which wasn't possible in 2004, but it's now possible in 2008.